Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these Christmas gingerbread biscuits. For these, all you're going to need is 225 grams of plain flour, 120 grams of sugar, 120 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, 2 teaspoons of ginger and 1 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda. So the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Once you've done that, just grab a pan, pop it onto a medium to high heat, and then tip in your butter and just let it melt. Once the butter's pretty much all melted, you can add in your golden syrup and then just stir that up again, making sure it's all well combined. And once you've done that, just grab a separate bowl and mix in all your dry ingredients, so your flour, your sugar, your ginger and your bicarbonate of soda, and mix them all together. Next, take your melted butter and syrup and pop that into the dry ingredients bowl and then mix it all together until you've got a nice firm dough. Next, you need to grease and line 2 baking trays and sprinkle some flour onto a flat surface so that your dough doesn't stick. Because this dough is quite crumbly, I have taken smaller sections to roll out so that it doesn't all crumble in my hands. So I'm going to take these snowflake cutters. I've got 2 different sizes and I've also got some star cutters. And the good tip for you is to cut out your dough first, get rid of any excess, and then take a flat knife or something similar and pop your cutter onto that, and then you can transfer it easily to the baking tray and then just push it out, and that means that you won't have any problems with the shape of your cookie. And then you can just carry on doing that until you've filled up the whole tray. Okay, so at this point I didn't realise my memory card was full and I didn't manage to get any footage of me putting the cookies into the oven or taking them out. But you can kind of get the gist of how I did it, and they were in the oven for 10 minutes, no longer, because otherwise they start to go a bit too crispy. So for the icing, you're going to need about 250 grams of icing sugar, a piping bag, some scissors and a small round plastic nozzle. Then you can just pop your icing sugar into a bowl and slowly add in small amounts of water. You do not want to add in too much water because then your icing will be too runny, and we need it quite thick to pipe out properly. So for the piping bag, all you need to do is just snip off a small section of the end and then push your nozzle all the way through and then pull it quite tightly so it won't come out. Then you can just get the rest of the bag and just pop it over your hand so that you don't get any mess over your hands, and then fill it up with your icing, and then you can just pull it up and then twist it and you're good to go. So my snowflakes don't look like snowflakes at the moment, but once they've got the icing on, they will. So what you need to do is do a straight line of icing from each corner of the snowflake and then do 3 little V shapes with the icing across each line. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here, it's pretty self-explanatory, so yeah. So that's it for this video. I hope you liked it and I hope it got you in the Christmassy spirit, and I will see you guys in my next video.